everybody, and happy Saturday. It is Saturday, August 3rd. Can you believe it's already August? I can't. It's 10 o'clock Eastern time, 10 a.m. Eastern time, and it's 2024, August 3rd. I can't believe summer's gone. I was sitting here reading the comments before the video started. Oh, I forgot to say, this is Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com. And I was sitting here reading the comments and everybody saying, good morning, good morning. And then Vicky says, Lisa must be slipping into something more comfortable, like her nightie. I started laughing and I'm thinking, I never got out of my nightie. I'm still in my nightgown. You know, it's Saturday morning. What else would I be wearing but my pajamas? So I am in my pajamas. Hopefully you guys are all in your pajamas and we're having a pajama party Saturday morning. So I did not want to get out of bed this morning. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. And I was all nice and cozy and I just didn't want to get up. But I did. But I'm running late. So anyway, good morning. Good morning. Let me say hello. Let's see. Vicky's first one on here today. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Carol. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Mary. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Jana. Hey, Christine. Hey, Jody. Hey, Julie. Hey, Diane. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Therese. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Lori. Hey, Connie. Oh, I think I got a card from you, Connie. Hey, Judith. Hey, Terry. Hey, Ann. Where's our pancakes? That's so funny. That's what I ate for breakfast. I had my blueberry pancakes and some bacon, and it was so delicious. So delicious. Hey, Tony. Hey, Stella. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm telling you what, it was so hot this week. It's still hot today. But normally I try and mow the grass on Saturday or Sunday, but I did not want to mow the grass today, and so I ended up doing it Thursday because it really needed it. And it was like 98 degrees here, I think, with the heat index of 110 or something. So I waited till like 6:30 and I walked outside and it was literally zero wind, like nothing. My flag was just hanging there. It was not moving and it was so humid and so hot. And I started sweating before I even turned the lawnmower on. And I said, oh, this is going to be awful. So I mowed for about 15 minutes. I was soaking wet and I said, I'm just going to go over to the hose and take a shower. So I take the hose off and take the sprayer, just spray myself down and just get soaking wet with cold water. And that cooled me off for about 15 minutes. And I did it again. So I missed my swimming pool. All right, so this is what we're doing today. We're doing one sheet wonders. And well, just a one sheet wonder. And so I decided instead of starting with just white paper like I usually do, we're going to start with designer paper. So these two, this one and this one, are stamped on this paper. And they're exactly the same, except I used darker colors. So on this one, I used Fresh Freesia, Pool Party, and Balmy Blue. And then you can barely see it, but it's, what's it? Gray Granite. So that's the same colors I used on both of these. So this one starts with this paper. And then this one is also this paper, but I did it darker because I did this one and I loved it, but it's kind of hard to see unless you're looking like really close. So I said, I'm going to do the same exact card, but just darken it up a little bit. So I did Petunia Pop, Summer Splash, and then the Gray Granite for the words. So they're all pretty much the same. Which one do you like better? Do you like the real pastel version with the kind of subtle background? Or do you like the pink paper? And then do you like the lighter or the darker of that? So whichever one you guys like is the one we're going to make today. I like them all, but I think this is so like just subtle and kind of dainty looking, but I don't know. I like them all. They're all pretty. But they're all exactly the same. So depending on whichever one you like, you can make them all. All right, Vicky says the dark one. Lee says the lighter one. Carol says the third, the darker one. Hey, Valerie. Darker, darker, pastel. What paper pack? Oh, so this one, the pink one, comes from Unbounded Beauty, which is in the big catalog. And I've used like a lot of this paper. So it comes with all of these like fresh freesia petunia poppy color, summer splash. That's where I got the color ideas, is from this paper. And I love these colors. And probably half the pack is gone, so I should have brought one that was more of a full pack. But so that's the one that the pink is from. And then the other one is the Country Lace. Yeah, Country Lace. This is also in the big catalog. And so I picked this one, which has the stripes on the back. You could also use like the gray one if you wanted more of a gray background, or there's the same sheet. So you got this exact same sheet in all different colors. Well, not exactly the same, but similar in all these colors. So you could have done it. I just wanted a subtle one. I think this would have been really pretty too. Oh, it also comes in the orange, the peachy colored. So they're kind of all the same, just different colors as the background. So I just wanted to try and see what it looked like without having just a plain old white background. And we could have done this in these colors, but I don't know. You guys tell me which one. It seems like we have a conflict here. Half of you say pastel, half of you say dark. I think we've almost got a tie. Okay, so it looks like we have pretty much a tie. Okay, I guess we'll do both. All right, so I'll do these two since nobody really likes this one, I guess. This one I think is really pretty. It's so subtle and just very soft, but it is kind of hard to see because it's real light. But it's just a real subtle, and you can kind of see the sparkles on there. All right, but we won't do that one. We'll do the other two. So these are the stamp sets that I used. Spotlight on Nature for the leaves, and this. And you know what? I forgot that sprinkle stamp. I must have stuck it somewhere. And then we're using Stippled Roses for our main image. Oh, I should have used that leaf. Oh, well. And then I've got this one for the words right here, the Queen Bee stamp. This is online only. So the other two are in the book. Actually, you know what? The Stippled Rose. I can't remember if it's in the big book or... I think it's in the big book. This one I know is online only. And then this one's in the big book. But... all right, so what we're going to do, since these pieces are so big, I'm going to actually cut them in half. And so we're just going to make half of one since we're doing both. So let me just cut it at 6. Or you could cut it at 5. It doesn't matter. We're going to be cutting it down, but we'll just cut it at 6. So just butt it right up to the edge here. And you've got your 2 pieces. All right, so we're going to do half of each one. You could do the whole thing, but it's easier when you got a 12 by 12 to just do this. So this will make 3 cards. This will make 3 cards. Okay, and we're going to do them up and down. So I'm just going to keep them straight like this. So we'll start with the lighter one. I need a bigger sheet. Let's see if I got a big one in here. Do I? Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, got too much stuff on my desk. Oh, I forgot to show you my Happy Mail. Let me do that first. I got lots of mail. Let me see. Oh, okay. All right. So, did anybody look at the Holiday Mini? I did, and there's a lot of good stuff. All right. So, I got lots of Happy Mail today. So, starting with this one. This one is from Carrie Hamilton, I think. Nope, Debbie Hamilton. I got one from, I thought I got one from Carrie, but there's this one's from Debbie Hamilton. And this is absolutely gorgeous. I think I think I tried to do this, but it didn't work out. So I'm going to try it again. But this is using the In the Grove. I think that's the name of it. In the Grove, the one with the deer. And then she used the Thoughtful Journey paper for, I guess, the front and the back, isn't it? I think that's Thoughtful Journey back there. And I think, is that Thoughtful Journey or the Meandering Meadow? I don't know. I'll have to go look. But that's beautiful. Love it. Love it. So that's Debbie Hamilton. So that's for the contest, my fall card contest. So if you guys are interested still, you still have about 2 weeks left. This is the card contest. So you're going to send me a card, a Stampin' Up card. Use only current products. It's due by the 15th of August, and the theme is fall cards. You can use any stamp set or colors. And I'm going to pick 6 winners. 3 I'll pick out of my favorites, and then 3 I'll just pick totally at random. This is my address. So if you want to take a screenshot, you can. And just send it to me. Make sure you get the address right. I've had a couple people have like wrong things, and it still ended up getting here. So that was good. So this one is from Jean Maxwell. This is another one for the contest. And I don't know how she did this, but it is so pretty. She told me there's directions in here, I think. Oh, nope. I thought she had a note. Somebody gave me a whole note about how to do it. It's got a lot of sparkle on it, but I don't know how she did that. But the paper is embossed with the leaf folder, but it's also got a lot of color on there. So I don't know if she did it like with a brush or what, but it's very beautiful. So thank you, Jean, for that card. And then we've got Veronica Meyer. So here's one that had the wrong zip code. So my zip code's 23323. It's kind of confusing, I know. And this one, I don't think this one's for the contest. This was just a thank you note. Yeah, thanks for the lovely card. And she was talking about the fires in Oregon. I tell you what, I saw some of that on the Facebook page that people have been posting pictures of the fires going on, like in California and Oregon, all up and down the West Coast. This one's from Cynthia Otto. This is for the contest, and this is so cool. I didn't even realize these dies were in here like that. Love it. So she said it's from the Frosted Forest Stamps, Dies, and Masks, and Shimmer Spray. Love it, love it, love it. Gorgeous. My allergy medicine hasn't kicked in. All right, I got one from Vicky. Actually, 2 from Vicky. So this one is a regular card. She said this was some old paper. Or no, wait a minute. Maybe she said she made this. I can't remember. I forgot. But that was just a regular one. And then I think it is, she stamped it with like a one sheet wonder and then added more stuff. So that was like the original, and that was the new one. Then she said there was a note in here, but I don't think there was. I didn't see a note. She's like, I left a note in there. I'm like, I didn't see a note. All right, so that's Vicky. This is also Vicky, and this one is amazing. So look at this one. Let me take it out. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is for this card. The directions. Okay. Look at that. Is that gorgeous or what? She freehand cut this. I was like, what? That's crazy. So Vicky is an artist. Definitely. Love that. Love it. Love it. All right. So we're getting lots of good cards for the contest. This one is from Kathy Kelly. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Love it. Love that. This paper, it's hard to make an ugly card. And this is a easel card, I think. Yeah. It goes like that. Well, it stands up. But love it. So it doesn't have to be your typical fall colors, as long as it's got a fall theme to it. This one is from Sharon Rowland. Another fall card. Love that. That leaf stamp set and die and embossing folder is just beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. So that's Sharon. And then Mel sent me one. You know what? I think I'm missing some. I think I got some more that I forgot to bring in here. Because I did. Wait a minute. I don't see them. I could have sworn I had some more. All right, this one's from Melanie. And this is just beautiful. Love it, love it. Lots of shimmer on this one. I don't know if you can see it all, but it's beautiful. She said she was making a card instead of packing for a trip. All right, so all those cards are gorgeous. Thank you, ladies. Love it, love it, love it. I don't know, I'm getting so congested right now. My allergy medicine hasn't kicked in. All right, so we're going to start with the lighter one. Darlene. I haven't gotten one from you, Darlene. I did get some yesterday, but I don't think I brought them in here. But it was not from you. Hey, Nicole. One sheet wonder. It was ugly. Oh, Vicky says it was a one sheet wonder. It was ugly, so she took Prismacolor pencils on it to make it pretty. There was instructions with it. Well, I don't know what happened to them because I didn't throw it away. All right, so we're going to start with this one, the pastel one. So for this one, we're going to be using this paper, which is the paper from Country Lace. And we're going to start with the light colors. So we're going to be using Fresh Freesia with the rose. And I'm just going to stamp the rose on here a few times. So this is going to make 3 cards. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3 cards. So I'm going to try and split it into thirds as best I can. And I don't know if this rose has a right or a wrong way of doing it. I'm going to do it both ways, so it won't matter. I'm going to do some different directions. We'll just stamp it all over. There we go. All right, so there you go. So there are your roses, and that's in the Fresh Freesia. I'm also going to do my words in the Fresh Freesia. So let's do that real quick while I got them out. So we'll do that. I know this one stamp's crooked. Let me see. I put the sticker on crooked. Oh, that's really crooked. Okay, it goes the other way. I should stamp it first and then punch it out, but yeah, who wants to do it the right way? All right, so that's the first step with the rose. Oh, you know what? I got to put something on the inside too, because we'll actually make a card. So I got some just quarter pieces. So this is just 5 1/4 by 4. And let's go ahead and stamp the rose on here. Just on the inside like that. Okay. So that is the first step. So then we're going to go and get our leaf. And actually, you know what? Let's do the words next. So here's our words. These are from the Queen Bee stamp set, which I love that one. This is Gray Granite. So we're just going to stamp these words all over. Try and get them straight. I really like having like a scripty background on my one sheet wonders. I don't know why, like every one I do, I got to put some words on it. And I wish we had like the French script still, because that was one of my favorite ones. And they got rid of it. I hope they bring it back one day. So we're just going to put these all over. And try to get them straight. Doesn't matter if you go over top of your rose or not. All right, so that's step 2 was the words. And that was Gray Granite. Then the next step is our leaf, and that's in Pool Party. And we're just going to stamp this kind of all over. And this is real light. I think because I need to re-ink it, but that's all right. And I'm trying not to get the bottom of this because I don't really want to get that stem in there. So, well, let's just leave that blank. We'll put the butterfly in the middle. So we'll just do the butterfly down the middle there. All right, now here's my dilemma, because on the original card, I did the butterfly in Balmy Blue, and I really wasn't crazy about the Balmy Blue. So I started thinking, what other color could I do the butterfly in? What do you guys think? Do you like it in that blue, or do you think I should just do it in the Pool Party, or I could do it in the gray, and then it would be a little subtle. Yeah, Christine says, I love my French script. I know, I still have mine too. Yeah, Teresa, I don't like the online store either. Light purple. I tried Highland Heather and it did not look very good. So that was the lightest purple. Misty Moonlight stamped off. Yeah. Well, Highland Heather's the lightest purple and it did not look very good. So we could try, let me see what, Petunia, well, let me see what Petunia Pop looks like stamped off and see if that looks good. Ooh, I like that. Okay. All right, so let's stamp that one off and then stamp some butterflies on there. Look, it's almost exactly the same color if you do it twice. That's pretty. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. So that just gives a little bit down the middle. There we go. Maybe some at the bottom. Okay, so I like that. And then we got some sprinkly things. Let me see, where'd they go? Not really sprinkles, but like crosshatch maybe. Let's do that in, I think, the gray. It's very subtle, but. And then I took the blending brush and I did some more of the Fresh Freesia on the flowers and colored them. And I did a little bit of the blue too. All right, so we're gonna take a little bit of this color and just swirl it onto the flowers to just make them pop more. I just think this is beautiful though. I love the soft pastel colors. What do you guys think? Isn't that beautiful? Love it. Love it. Love it. Now, if you were doing a whole big giant 12 by 12 piece, you could, of course, cut it whichever direction you want to and make your cards go landscape or portrait. But I did all my cards going portrait, so I think I need to re-ink this pad. All right, but that just makes it pop a little bit. Then I'm going to put a little bit of extra Pool Party on here too. Make that pop. Oops, you know what? I grabbed the wrong sponge. Oh well. We're just going to make it work. This has Balmy Blue on it. But let's get as much out as we can. And then switch it. think this pad is so light it doesn't even matter. Okay, so there is our sheet, and then we're just going to cut it up. So to cut it up, we want, I put another layer behind this. So I made this one 5 by 3 3/4. So we're going to cut, I hate to cut it up. So it's at 6 inches right now. We need to cut it down to 5 inches. So I've got to cut, I could cut half and half, or yeah, I think I'll cut a 1/2 inch off of each one and make that. Then I can use these for like the inside of my card or something. So now we're cutting it down to 5 inches. And now we need 3 3/4. So I'm going to do 3 3/4. And then let's do 3 3/4 here. And this one, I think I'm going to cut this side off. And you know I've got mine upside down. My paper cutter's upside down. All right, so now they're all 3 3/4. So now we've got 3 card fronts. All right, which one do you like the best? And we're going to make a card out of that. You want 1, 2, or 3? Oh no, Bill, you don't have any air conditioning. Oh no, no, no. That's yikes. Okay. 1. Most people are saying 1. A few 2s and 3s. Okay. So I think 1 is winning. All right, so we've got number 1. All right, so what we're going to do is take our background piece, which I've got Pool Party. So this is 3 3/4 by 5. This one is 1 step up. So this one is 4 by 5 1/4. Oh, now we got a lot of 3s coming on. Well, too late. And then our back piece is just a regular card base. And I know normally I give you all the measurements. Let me do that. You want me to do that right now? All right, so let me use little ones. So this one is 5 1/4 by 4 white. This one is 5 1/4 by 4 Pool Party. This one is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 Fresh Freesia. Oops, is that right? No, it's not. It's an S. Hold on, now I forgot how to spell it. It's an S. Let's do another one. Okay. It's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 Fresh Freesia. There we go. And then this piece right here is 5 by 3 3/4 of our 1 sheet wonder. All right, so that's what you need for this card. Oh, you know what I forgot? Our words. And we need a scrap to stamp the back piece. So we need that. And this is our Labeled with Love punch that I used the other day. Love that punch. And I forgot to stamp that. So let me stamp that real quick. So hopefully you got a screenshot of that. So for this, I'm going to take that Pool Party again and my scrap paper. And we're just going to stamp our leaves in the Pool Party. Stamp off, and then there you go. So now we've got little leaves on there. All right. So now let's put this together. Oh, you know what? I stamped one of these already. Hold on. There we go. I already stamped one. So let's fold this in half. And then we're going to put this inside. I got a little dent. Let's turn it around. Glue. Here we are. So today, if you guys ordered in the last couple weeks, I'll be putting your card kits together today and get those in the mail Monday, hopefully. Everybody pray for William that his air conditioning comes back on, and oh my gosh, now you got Bell's palsy too. Dang. All right, everybody, let's pray for William so that everything gets better for him. What flower stamp set is this? So it's a couple. We've got Stippled Roses is the big one. And then the leaves are from Spotlight on Nature. And then, oh, and the butterfly, I forgot about the butterfly, is from Sketch Butterflies. All right, so that's the inside. And then these two go on the front. Oh, look. I didn't even realize my scrap paper here was already stamped on. I must have grabbed that out of my scrap pile, which I do all the time. All right, so there's the front. And then we're going to do a hot dog cut for the back of this. You know, I love doing that. And you can cut it hamburger or hot dog. We're cutting it hot dog, so it looks like a hot dog. Put that on the back of this. And here's my tape. And just tape it right to the back. If you use glue, it just takes too long to dry and it slips around too much. So you want about 1/8 of an inch border on the top and the bottom. And then it looks like you just have a bigger punch behind it. So kind of put it where you want it and then press it down. Whoops. So there you go. So what we did was just cut it and pulled it apart. Then we're going to put some more tape on the back. And we're going to take our linen thread. This is my favorite. I love linen thread. And we're just going to kind of, now a lot of people do this differently. Some people tie a bow, put the bow underneath. Some people wrap it around their fingers, put it down. I like to just kind of freehand it, you know, get some sticking out from the bottom. So you got like your little, what do you call that? The bottom of a bow. I don't even remember. And we're going to go kind of like this and just keep making loops behind it. What is the bottom of a bow called? Tails? Is it a tail? I can't get this to twist. It's too early in the morning. All right, hold on. It's not cooperating with me today. There we go. All right, so we're just twisting this, looping it around. But I like to get mine, you know, situated like I want them instead of just randomly twisting it and putting it on like some people do. I like to do it the hard way, so then it looks like I really worked extra hard at making this good. I know you appreciate that, right? All right, one more loop, and then I want them both to come out at the bottom, so we'll just have our, did anybody figure out tail? It is a tail, okay. And have our other one coming out. Okay, so there is our back. Now we're gonna put some dimensionals on that. I tell you what, I wish I had a swimming pool now. I had a swimming pool for 50 some years of my life, and now I don't have one anymore, and I miss it every single day, especially when it's this hot out. All right, we don't want to cover the butterfly too much, so let's put it up a little bit higher. And there you go. And then we've got some gems. If you want to color your gems with your whatchamacdoodles, your Stampin' Blends, the alcohol markers, you can. You could make these any color you want. Let's see, where do we want to put these? You could make them Petunia Pop, or you could make them Pool Party, or anything you want to. And then we're going to spray that with some shimmer spray. I lost a tail on here somewhere. Wait a minute. Where did it go? There we go. Okay. Thought I had another tail. There we go. Okay. It's not cooperating. But there you go. So there's number one. How do you like that? Gorgeous. Love it. Uh-oh, somebody's got shingles? Yes, they are awful. I've never had them, thank God, but I see a lot of people at work that have them all the time. Okay, all right, so that's number one, our pastel. I like it better, I think, with that color butterfly. The blue just, I don't know, just didn't go with it too well, but that's okay. All right, so that's card number one, the pastel. Now we're going to go to the darker one, which most of you seem to like better. So for this one, we're using this paper. The other paper was the Country Lace. We're going to do the exact same thing, except we're going to use darker colors. So now we're going to go to Petunia Pop. So Petunia Pop, because the Fresh Freesia did not show up very well on this. So do the same exact thing. We're just going to stamp this all over. Look at that. Oh, so dark. Plus, this is a brand new pad, so it's very, very juicy. Love it. This would be pretty in the summer splash too, but we're going to be doing the leaves in that. See how pretty this is though with that in the background? You know what that would be pretty? If you cut it out with the die cut and put that on something, that would be gorgeous. Love it. You really don't have to do much if you use the paper as the background. Let's see. All right, so there's our flowers. Maybe just put a couple more on the edge. There we go. All right, so there's our flowers done. And then also you want to do the inside of your card. So we'll get our inside piece. Let me do this end. Isn't that gorgeous? Kind of reminds me of Berry Burst a little bit. Okay, so that was Petunia Pop. And then we're going to go to Summer Splash. Oops, you know what? Let's do the words first. Keep forgetting these words. Yeah, it is super hot. I'm just thankful we don't have those wildfires in Virginia. And I feel bad for you guys that have the fires going too, on top of this heat. It's supposed to rain today, thank goodness. Although we've gotten a lot of rain lately, but the past few days have just been hot and dry, well, hot and humid. No rain though. Okay, so there's my words. Aren't those cute? Love it. And that was the gray granite. Then we're going to go to Summer Splash. and do, oops, not the butterfly. Too soon. We want to do our leaves. All right, so here's our leaves. And you know, I tried to stamp the leaves twice, but they really don't stamp twice because look, there's one. Well, it does a little bit. Okay. It doesn't, it's hardly showing up though. See, you can barely see it. All right, now we're gonna fill in with some butterflies. All right, for this one, I think I did the butterfly in, yeah, I did. I did it in the same color, but I stamped off. So this one I did the butterfly in the summer splash, but I stamped off and then stamped it. So it's just a little bit lighter. Running out of room. Okay. All right, that looks pretty good. And then, oh, we can't forget our little thingamabobber. This one I think I'm gonna do in, let's do it in the blue, but I'm gonna stamp off. If we do it full strength, oh, it's not bad full strength. We'll do it full strength. I should have brought the sprinkles though. Okay. All right, so there we go. There is ours. And then for this one, I think I did the words in Petunia Pop. So here's another piece of the white. Gotta remember my words are crooked. Oops, this is Fresh Freesia, sorry. Wrong color. They look a lot alike though. Can't remember if these words, they need to go. Oh, that's pretty straight. Okay. And then on top of this, I did the leaves in Pool Party. And stamp off on that. And then I think I sponged this with a little bit of the Fresh Freesia, but I think I'm going to sponge it in the blue instead. So let's take a little bit of the blue. Let's use Pool Party. Doesn't show up very good. Let me put some other color. All right, this is the Summer Splash. That's got a little bit more color in it. Okay, that's better. Whoops. We should hit this with Wink of Stella too. I bet that would be pretty. Let's do that. Let's take our Wink of Stella and give her a spanking. What do I need? A pen. You guys see it? You guys see that splatter on there? Love it. Only 55 thumbs up and 115 watching. What? Come on, guys. Do a thumbs up for me. All right, we're going to cut this one. Oh, spray it too. Spray it. Give it a spray. Usually I spray last. I don't know why I just did that. We'll spray it first today. All right, we're going to cut this one up again. So same thing. Oh, this one, you know what? I only cut to 5 1/4. So let's just take off 3/4 of an inch. Let's see. I think off the bottom. All right, so we're gonna cut it at 5 1/4. Look how beautiful that is. And then we want to cut it by 4 inches. So these are all 5 1/4 by 4. Oops. So now you have 3 beautiful cards. Card fronts, anyway. All right, so for this one, I put this on Summer Splash. You could put it on Petunia Pop too. What do you think? You like it on Petunia Pop or Summer Splash? Which one do you think? Which one do you like better? Did that spanking? Oh, Cam did some spanking the other day. This would look really pretty embossed too if you embossed it with something. Yeah, Lynn, it would be nice to get to 100. I see 6. For some reason, my thumb count doesn't change while I'm doing the video. I don't know. All right, most are saying pop, Petunia Pop, Petunia Pop. Okay, so we'll do Petunia Pop. So that's going to go in there. We've got our inside piece. So these are both the same size. So 5 1/4 by 4. Where's my piece? 5 1/4 by 4. And that's 5 1/4 by 4. Same size. So this will go on the inside. This could not be any easier, guys. Some of y'all say you can't do one sheet wonders, but this one is so easy. And this paper really, really makes it. See, I don't like that color on that side, but this paper just makes it so pretty. Love it. So go through some of your designer papers and get some that have a lot of color and just pick out the colors that are in it and stamp some stuff on it. Okay, so since that is Petunia Pop, I think I'm going to do my scrap for the words in the Summer Splash. And again, we're going to do a hot dog. So let's just cut this. Can you believe school starts? Well, here it doesn't start for another month, but a lot of people are already talking about going back to school in like a week or 2 in other parts of the country. Here, we start the day after Labor Day in Chesapeake. In Virginia Beach, last year they started going a week or 2 earlier, but I think Chesapeake's going to switch next year too. When I was growing up, it was always the day after Labor Day. So we always went back in September. But some people, they're coming in for the school physicals, sports physicals, all that stuff right now. And I was like, dang. All right, we're going to do a little playing with some linen thread. The reason I don't like doing it wrapped around my fingers because I think it takes some of the curl out of the ribbon. And I like to have it like kind of curly hanging down. So, you know, I know I've talked about Tammy Wilson before. She's like the greatest bow maker of all time from Stampin' Up. She's an artist. Well, I don't know if she's still an artisan or she was, but she makes these amazing bows all the time. And I never can duplicate it, but hers always just are so fluffy and gorgeous and swirly. I don't know how she does it. But she doesn't do videos, so I wish she would do a video of how to make her bows. Because I would like to know. All right, so we're just going to do 3 loops on the top and then have a little bit of a tail hanging down here. So there we go. So it's kind of like a messy bow. And then put some dimensionals on that. Now, if you guys can't duplicate this messy bow on here, that's bad, because I couldn't try to make it any messier. All you gotta do is go back and forth. Your daughter, my 12 daughter, has 21 days left of school. What? She hasn't gotten out of school yet? Wow. Then I think you must live somewhere else, because our schools, like around here, all get out for summer, either May or June, and then go back August or September. It keeps getting stuck there. All right, so we'll put that right about there. And then put some rhinestones on here. I still haven't gotten more sticky stuff for my take your pick tool, so we're using scissors today. And just do them just like this. We'll put one right in the middle of the rose and one in the middle of that rose. All right, and we already sprayed it, so we're good for that. All right, so here's one of each color. Which one do you like better? See, this one didn't get as curly at the bottom. I don't like that. And then we've got our pastel ones. So here is all this stuff. Wait a minute, I lost it. There we go. And then here's the one that you didn't pick. This one. So there's all the cards. So I hope you like them, and hopefully you'll try that if you have this paper. If you don't have this paper, just go through some other paper. You can always find, William says you don't like messy. Need to be in control. It's a controlled mess. Fingers crossed that she makes it through the summer without a cast. Uh-oh. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, you guys. All right, I do have a joke for you. It is an oldie but a goodie. This is one of my favorite jokes. So I didn't have a new one for today, so I'm going to tell you guys one that I told about a year ago, maybe even longer than that. And I found this when I was cleaning my desk off, and this is hysterical. So hold on. I had to get some water. All right, this is how you lose weight. Weight loss for a man. A man wants to lose weight. He sees an ad that boasts losing 5 pounds in 1 week, so he calls and orders it. The next day, he steps out his front door and sees the best-looking girl he's ever seen in just a sports bra, a thong, and a sign that reads, "If you can catch me, I'm yours." She runs, and the man chases until he can't run any longer. When he weighs himself after a week, he's happy to see he has lost 5 pounds as promised. He calls the company again and asks for the 10-pound program. The next day, he walks out the door and sees a girl completely naked with a sign that reads, "If you can catch me, I'm yours." He chases her for as long as he can, and after a week, he weighs himself and sees he has lost 10 pounds. He calls the company again the next week and asks for the 25-pound program. The representative says, "Are you sure? This is our most rigorous program." The man says yes. The next day, he's excited to walk out the front door until he sees an athletic-looking naked man with a sign that reads, "If I can catch you, you're mine." So there you go. That's my joke of the day. Oh, and I forgot to show you my card kits. So today I'll be cutting these up. So this is the one from the last 2 weeks. So this is going to be going out Monday. And then the one for the next 2 weeks until the 15th is this one. So if you order at least $50 using the host code, you'll get this kit. And if your order's over $100, you will get a pack of rhinestones, these rhinestones, also to go with it. So there you go. And I've got some cards to give away, so hang on, don't go yet. We got some goodies to give away. Let me clean off my spot. I'll hold the phone. Okay. Got too much junk here. All right, so here is one. Got a couple I think were not claimed last time, so let's see. 7/27. What is today? The 3rd. Oh, that was last Saturday. Okay, so this one's gonna go back in the pile. Mel, I think you're watching. You haven't claimed yours yet. And then we've got Miss Polly and Linda and gosh, hardly anybody claimed theirs last time. Nobody did. Wow. Okay. So you guys, come on now. All right, so here's the ones for, so these are the ones from last time. You have one more chance to get yours. And I know Sandy kept saying, I haven't won one. I haven't won one. So I put her name in. She gets picked, and she had already won one, but didn't claim it. So, all right, so here's 1, 2, 3. I think I can only fit 4 because we have so many other ones. All right, so we've got these 4 to give away today. So here we go. Y'all better claim these cards. And here's my email address. So send me an email, stampgirl2@cox.net, and send me your address so I can send you a card. All right, first winner is Linda Campbell. So you get that one. Next one is Mayor Wagner. Next one is Hope Renee. I don't know any of these people. And Cindy Quincer. I think she's on here. All right, so those are the winners for today. These are the winners for last time. And I'm pretty sure Mel is, yeah, Melanie is on here. You better send me. I know I got your address somewhere, but just send it anyway. Let me see. Who else is on here? I don't know. All right. So if you are watching, make sure you send me an email. Oh, there's, let's see. Cindy's on here. Okay. You're welcome. All right, guys. If you're watching or if you're on the replay, make sure you guys claim your cards so I can put some more new ones out here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. That helps my channel grow so more people can watch. And I'll be back on Tuesday night for another video. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Try to stay cool. Oh, Cam. Is Cam on here? Oops. Nope. Okay. She's just saying thank you for watching. All right. So take care, everybody, and have a great weekend and a great week until I see you on Tuesday. Mel. Yes, Mel, I showed your card at the beginning of the video. So go back and look at it. All right, you guys have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.